Hey everybody, Tim Jordan here. A lot of people are asking about how we're using Central American made, handmade artisanal products to build a private label brand or increase our private label business. So I wanted to share this quick video that we shot recently on a trip to Guatemala in the local market, and give this video a quick watch, and it kind of explains the process that I use walking through the markets and kind of the mindset that I have as I go in looking for products that can be either replicated or resourced in a locate, not resourced like what you're thinking, but re-sourced, alternatively sourced in a location like this as opposed to China. All right, take a look. Tell me what you think. So right now I'm just kind of in a touristy market in the city of Antigua, Guatemala, and I see a lot of people that when they want to create a private label product, they sit down on their computer and they go to Amazon.com and they're like, I'm going to find a product. Well, all you're doing is looking at what other people have sold. So I like to come place like this with absolutely no research done, just a completely open mind and just start walking. So stuff like this, I have no idea if this is a good product or not. This might be something I check. So this is a handmade trivet, okay? Butterfly shaped trivet. Well, obviously trivets and pop protectors to protect your counter for hot pots, it's pretty saturated, right? There's gonna be a lot of the same thing. And if you're looking at ones on Amazon that are doing well, they're all gonna be the same thing probably from China. I can almost guarantee on Amazon, there's not a butterfly shaped, handmade, artisanal trivet, right? But of all these different colors here, I could test them. And if they tested well, I could get these reproduced. I could get 2,000 of this same color variation. So I wouldn't come in here thinking, oh, I'm gonna look for a trivet. But I look at something like that, buy a couple samples and just try it and see what happens, because I guarantee that's very different than what is currently on Amazon. And if you look at all like the software tools that say whether an idea is good or not, if you looked at trivet or counter protector, it's gonna say it's crap, right? It's gonna say, oh, it's too saturated, and it is, under those parameters that software is looking at. But when I, with an open mind and just kind of creativity, look and say, oh, this is completely different, I can put this in the handmade section in Amazon, and there might not be any pop protectors or trivets in there. When I think of like the local fabric, so people are looking for this specific Central American made fabric. And if they're searching for that, they might find blouses, they might find purses. But what if you run a pay-per-click ad for a trivet? You're the only guy doing that, you're the only one. And you're not gonna sell 3,000 of these a month, but you might sell 50 or you might sell 60. And a lot of people that are getting started in private label aren't achieving that right now, selling the same bull crap everybody else is. So what if you could just walk through this market, this is kind of an overpriced market, it's like a touristy market, and find 15 of these to test, or 15 different products like this. You could fill up a suitcase, go back, load up 15 ASINs, test them, and if 2 or 3 of them sell 40 or 50 or 70 a month, then you're on your way. And the price point of this can be high. So if I'm selling a Chinese made trivet, I'm looking at, $8, $9 for a cloth one, I'm competing with that. I can sell this for $24.99 and people are buying it because it's different, it's artisanal. They want that story, they want to be able to say it's handmade. And on the back of this, if we were actually doing a production run, we would put a really cool logo here, and that logo would be a brand name that we've created. We go to a separate website that's going to have a bunch of stuff similar to this, and it's all going to tell the story about the artisans. It's going to tell the story about the producers. It's going to tell the story about putting women to work in Central America weaving this fabric that you're able to sell as a private label product, but you're using the whole Tom Shoes story, the buy a pair, give a pair, that philanthropic lifestyle. You're going to be able to shoot footage once you build this brand up, come down and meet the artists and shoot footage of the people actually weaving this fabric and sewing this and building it. You throw that content up on social media and it could be game over. So local markets, or I'm sorry, not local markets, but like the touristy markets like this, you're gonna see a lot of the same stuff over and over, but it is a really big sampling of things that are popular. So I'm noticing stuff here that is replicated in every shop. Like every shop is selling the same things, and it's things that I have seen starting to trend on Pinterest and Etsy recently, okay, which is really cool. That it's all over the place here, because what that's telling me is that every tourist that walks in here is buying this stuff, and all these different shop owners, and every one of these little stalls is owned by a different shop owner, they're all noticing that people are buying this stuff. So on the ground floor, I can determine that there's popularity increasing for this product. We're starting to see a little bit of that popularity increasing on like social media, Pinterest, Etsy. none of it's on Amazon yet. Nobody's selling it. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not even gonna buy samples here. We're gonna go straight to a different market in a few days and be able to buy large quantities of these things at a less expensive price because it's not in these touristy markets. And we're gonna go big on it initially. We're gonna buy $1,000 worth of this stuff and just try it because we're very confident without even testing it that it's gonna do well.
Hey everybody, hope you liked the video. Hope you like what we're doing there and hope that maybe it gives you some ideas for something that you can do to help build your private label business and also make an impact in an underdeveloped economy. If you like what we're talking about, check out more on our Facebook page, Hickory Flats. Check us out on our website, www.hickory-flats.com. Also on the top of the website there for Hickory Flats, check out the links for the guided sourcing retreats. We do guided sourcing retreats in China, and now we're also offering them in Guatemala. Check out the information about what that trip offers. We have a lot of mastermind sessions. We have multi-day training workshops, and most importantly, we take you to several villages and several cities in Guatemala where we actually meet and connect you with artisans. We take you to co-ops. We actually do boots on the ground training on how you can replicate the type business model that we've built and that we're helping other clients build currently. Make sure to smash that subscribe button here on the YouTube channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.